Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is the Cancer new moon on June 25th, 2025. And I am here, Kiralani, Tree Gong Healer, to bring to you channeled wisdom, DNA activation, and a connection to what you are birthing over the next 6 months. So, all of what is coming through tonight is really exciting to me. I'm super looking forward to sharing it. But first, as you are arriving, whether you're here with me live or watching the replay, I want to hear from you. What is your intention for this beautiful Cancer new moon? This is a particularly unique alignment, and the coming astrology over the next 6 months is extremely auspicious and exciting. So I'm really excited to share with you how you can utilize it along with the womb channeling, connection to Divine Mother, and Water Mother that you read about in the description of this event. There's a lot of exciting astrology stuff that I last minute decided to go in a little bit deeper with. So, as you're sharing in the comments, as you're arriving and dropping in with me here, I will share with you my intention is to really continue to step into this deeper connection to my own work and my own creative work, my own healing work, and to bring through the most aligned offerings and teachings and artistry into the world that I possibly can. And I love that Mona clearing old stories. So this is so powerful. Trying to make my view be where I can see everything all at once. It's a little tricky. So I'm going to drop in here. I am streaming live on into my Prosperous Healers Facebook group. If you discover us and we're still live, oh, beautiful. Now that I commented to join us on Zoom, I'm seeing your comments on the live. So we have Debbie saying, create new business. Oh, this is such an auspicious time to join me in activating your womb channel to bring through the most aligned business that is purely in purpose and profit. And Lori is hoping God destroys the enemy. And we can definitely add in prayers for safety, for healing with all of the craziness that is going on in our world right now. And I'm so looking forward to sharing this space with all of you in your personal intentions and in our collective intentions. So if you are watching us live and you want to really join the conversation, click that link and come on in and let's get this party started. So yeah, I'm just tuning in to how this information wants to be channeled that's been coming through at this last final moments of preparation as I was dropping in with the astrology. Um, and I feel that I will set the ritual space, share the poem that came through today, and then we're going to actually look at the astrology charts that I'm referring to, and then we'll do some practices. So that's the agenda for the next 90 minutes or so. So excuse me while I grab my paper off the floor. And this poem came through between yesterday and today, specifically for this new moon in Cancer conjunct Jupiter. And I'm just fixing my view again. Thank you for bearing with me. And it's called Celestial Romance. Sun and moon come close in their dance. May I cut in? Jupiter asks. Moon giggles and swoons. She had no idea she could feel so light, even while shadowed by sun. Though she reflects his light so well, her dance partner withholds it half the time. She feels uplifted and seen under Jupiter's steady gaze. Could she perhaps have a partner who shares the limelight with her? I'm only here for a single dance, says Jupiter, dashing her dreams, but I'll leave you expanded and ready for more. Moon throbs in anticipation, almost glowing even without sun on her face. Excited to receive Jupiter's full presence, she vibrates in ecstasy and sings a song of celebration. She turns to share in a long, slow dance, bestows on him a passionate kiss, and continues on her way. Jupiter was fun, and I feel so alive, says Moon as she drifts across the sky. But sun gives me both shadow and light, and even when distant, he's right by my side. So she slowly turns her face back towards the one who will be her partner through all time. And I believe I did say I would set the ritual space first, and the poem wanted to come first. And so this is what it looks like to channel healing wisdom and activations. And now I invite you, in the presence of this most watery Cancer moon, if you have a glass of water handy, please grab it. And otherwise, you may choose to connect with the water inside of you, the water that you see in the glass on the screen, the water in the plants and the trees and the air all around you, the water mother who lives in the earth, and feeling that essence of water. Feel how she is directly connected to the movement of our beautiful moon. And right now, as the moon is moving through Cancer, Sun and Jupiter still conjunct nearby, she is especially activating the watery emotions, our desire for security and safety in our own home, and our ability to really create that in our lives for ourselves. And so tuning into this water element, tune into the flow of abundance in your life. Tune into all the blessings that you already enjoy each and every day, each and every moment. Allow yourself to receive these blessings in a deeper way. Thank you. Mother, Father, God, consciousness, pure essence of who we truly are, for being present as we share in prayer and intention, as we activate our pure channels of creativity together. Thank you, Mama Water, for flooding me with inspiration, with creativity, with the juicy connection with life. Thank you to all of the elemental beings, the guides and angelic presences who are with us, assisting us in our journey. Thank you, Mother Moon and Father Sun and Lord Jupiter, for coming together at this time in our area of Cancer, of home and family, of emotional connection, emotional intelligence. Thank you for blessing each and every one who is here in this circle, watching live or on the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you for activating those pure intentions that each one of us can see the manifestation over the next coming months. The moon cycles bringing more and more blessings, more and more abundance, more and more creativity and completion of creating a sacred home space, completion of creating stability in our relationships, completion of creating those pure, purposeful business ventures, success in rewriting our story to be the one that we want to live in for the rest of our days here on earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Amen. Blessed be seeing in the water in your hands the sacred blessings that you will receive through this activation, swirling, and as you drink, feeling that enter your body. Feel it restructuring the patterns in your cellular and DNA structure to align with the intention that you came with and the one that your womb will communicate with you as we go deeper into the work that we will do here together today. And before we go any further into this mini astrology lesson that I want to share with you, I am inviting a full presence to the water within, without, and all around, and feeling the presence of the new moon, how she is fully here, even when we cannot see her face reflecting the light down upon us. And take your arms wide, feeling the presence of your own watery aura. Take a few deep breaths with me and just gently pulse as if there were a subtle weight in the air around you. This pure life force energy. And with your next inhale, breathe it in as you gather your arms wide and send it inside. Just like the beautiful new moon, we will be taking our awareness inside and connecting with our own central channel. So from this space of full presence and connection, I invite you to receive the information that I'm about to share with you as it were a mythology, a story, as it were really these planetary beings walking through their cycles and seasons, and these gods that they represent, welcoming those energies fully in. It's not about understanding or thinking it, it's about receiving the transmission. So I just want to make sure I have the right one up first, and then I'm going to come back to the Zoom and share my screen. So I have created these charts for my own location, but the planetary positions will be the same no matter where you are in the world. Okay, remembering how to do technology while also doing activations is always interesting. Okay, I'm going to share my entire screen so that you can see. All right, I think it worked. Give me a thumbs up, Mona, if you can see that. All right, so this is the current time. Yes, it is correct. This is the current time when I was setting up. So we're a little bit ahead of that right now, but we'll get the idea. So here in Cancer, we have Jupiter and the Sun, the moon. It was early this morning here in Oregon when these three were all perfectly aligned. It was too early to get on Zoom for me. And I was noticing this. I had been reminding myself today how right now, as we step into this portal of activation of Jupiter and the Sun and the Moon, that we are actually setting into motion something that will come to fruition when the Moon is full in Cancer again, which is actually January 3rd. So I'm going to test myself and see if this works. Yes, it worked. Technology is so much fun when it works. So this is the day when the moon is full in Cancer. The sun now at this time when the moon is full in Cancer on January 3rd, 2026, the sun will be conjunct. You move this thing out of my way. I know you probably can't see it, but it's getting in the way of me seeing. So when the moon becomes full in Cancer, it will be conjunct with Venus. Right now, the sun is conjunct Jupiter while the moon is new in Cancer. And when the moon is full in Cancer, it will be coming into connection with Jupiter again as Jupiter retrogrades back through Cancer. Well, the sun in Capricorn is conjunct Venus and Mars and very near to Mercury. So I started looking at this and thinking, okay, well, it's not just Jupiter, the sun and moon that we are in conversation with right now. It's also Venus and Mars and Mercury. And so I came back to today and I looked at Mercury is also in Cancer. And Mars is just coming in to Virgo. And Venus is in Taurus, which is, it's where Venus loves to be, in Taurus. And so I was just tuning in to inviting in the presence of these beautiful beings represented by these planetary celestial the celestial beings that move through the skies, the way that our ancestors saw them when they created this system of astrology, and just placing yourself in this moment in time and inviting in, as the sun and Jupiter right now are coming together, inviting in a communication, not just with Water Mother, as I talked about in the description of this event, also with the energy of Cancer, the mother, the sign of mothering, also with the energy of the moon, the mover of the water through your life. And water is life. Water is movement. Water is the flow of abundance. There's a reason that cash terms are so often connected with water, streams of income. They say, make it rain. Let's bring in the flow of abundance today. And then when we have the full moon in Cancer and the sun and Jupiter and, oh, I didn't talk about Jupiter yet. The sun and Venus and Mars are all here in Capricorn. Capricorn is that energy of stability and security and putting all the pieces together. So whatever we activate into right now, that alignment of Venus and Mars, the feminine and masculine joining with the sun at the time of the full moon, where Jupiter will be coming back to kiss that momentary lover again. Tuning into the essence of Jupiter, the ability of Jupiter to expand whatever he touches. The moon moves that water, and while Jupiter is here in Cancer, Jupiter is expanding our opportunity to create security and a safe sanctuary and solid relationships in our lives. And at that full moon, the connection there, that stellium of Mars and Venus and the sun will come in to assist us in bringing it into fullness, whatever we have been channeling for the next 6 months. And so I'm just going to bring up right now one more time, and then I'm going to take it all down, just to tune in right now to where we're connecting with the sun. And you could imagine yourself, since this is not anyone's birth chart, but just a chart of a moment in time, you could imagine yourself at the center of this celestial orchestration that is happening right now, receiving the energy of Jupiter, activating the presence of the sun, of the pure light, the warmth, and amplifying your light. The moon, being in her newness, is a place to plant the seed that you really want to grow with this activation of Jupiter. And then tuning in to the presence of Mercury and Mars and Venus and what they are gathering right now, respectively, to bring together with the sun in next January. And now just coming back into the presence of the space that we're in. And I want to, with that awareness, I want to bring that into a chakra alignment to really get our central channel connected. So I'm going to move my little gliding desk over here so I can, oh, and I'm going to move this down so I can see all of you over there on Facebook as well. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know what I can see. Okay. I'm trying to be seen more than see, but it helps to see when you're trying to be seen. Has anyone else noticed that? It helps to know what you're looking at. So I'm going to come to standing. It is not required that you stand for this practice. I'm going to get this back even more. I think I'm in a good spot. All right, good enough. Um I'm having a little issues with my view, so it's hard for me to tell how my camera is doing. I think I want it right about there. Okay, so I'm taking, if you're sitting, if you're choosing to stay seated, I invite you to come towards the front of your chair and bring your legs into a wide posture. We're just going to start with a general toroidal field clearing to just start the flow through the channel. So I have, if you're standing, I have my feet about 2 shoulder widths and aiming out in a 45-degree angle. So my knees can also track at that 45-degree angle. And depending on your knees, you may go a little bit down or you may go a lot down. Right now, my knees, since I was just sitting, feel a little tight. So I'm going to start small. And then if they want to go deeper, I will. The hands look like this, palm to palm, fingers down. And you're going to take a deep breath, bend the knees a little or a lot, and grab earth energy. Inhale, pull it through you. Exhale, palms out and send it out to the sides. Inhale up, exhale out. And your knees may decide they want to go just a little deeper. This shirt is kind of funny for this movement. Inhale up, exhale down. Sweeping energy through your central channel. And then when your hands come down, you're sending it to the outside of your aura, creating a semi-permeable membrane that only allows positive influences into your personal space. And we'll do one more all the way up and turn to a diagonal on the way down, back to center, and the other diagonal, just making sure you get your bubble sealed all the way around. And with your next breath, come back to center and just gently connect to the energy. Bring your feet in close so now they're underneath your shoulders. Your feet are now parallel, and you can just find the center of your feet by rocking back and forth a little bit. And rock your pelvis back and forth, softly bending your knees. Rock your pelvis back and forth. So when it goes back and your back arches, then the energy is flooding out the front. When your pelvis tilts forward and your back rounds, it spills out the back. So it's really good to do those extremes to keep mobility in your back. So do that a few times. And then find the center, where the center of your pelvis is aimed towards the floor. And feel how this is where your root chakra connects to the earth. And on the soles of your feet, the balls of your feet, just where your foot would curl, is your kidney 1 point. This is your primary water channel. And so feeling that you have roots on the balls of your feet and roots at the center of your pelvis. And then imagine there are also energy roots at the centers of your palm. There's a powerful energy center right here called the Lao Gong point. So aiming that at the earth, gently pulsate and feel yourself. I'm also pulsing with gentle bending and straightening of the knees. And I'm feeling a connection with Mama Water inside of Mama Earth. Mama Earth is mostly water. So feeling that water mother beneath your feet, feeling the water element pulsing up into your root chakra, flooding through your reproductive organs, all the way to your kidneys, and then feeling it flushing in connection with the earth. Feel that connection. And now we're going to aim the hands at the root chakra. Inhale, pull that energy up to the navel, the sacral. And then again, at this level, we'll pulse with the earth just a few times. And then pulling that energy up to the solar plexus and pulsing through there, feeling a natural cleansing and healing of your energy centers, your central channel. And now we're going to pull it up to the heart. Breathing with the movement. Inhale up, exhale down. And then all the way up to the throat. And at the throat, we're going to go around. Inhale around, exhale back into the throat, feeling that powerful center of creativity opening and clearing, coming back to the throat, connecting it to the earth, pull it up to the third eye, and then around the third eye, and back in. We'll do this 3 times. I'm still gently moving the knees up and down as I feel guided, keeping the energy from the earth flowing up through the roots. Coming back to the third eye, feel the connection to the root and bring it all the way to the crown. This time, turn the hands up and we'll gently pulse in connection. Feel the connection of the crown to the root. Feel that you are pulsing on energy that goes all the way to the core of the earth and all the way to the perceived center of the universe. And then with your next inhale, open to receive the infinite blessings. Exhale, gather that in and shine a light on your crown, your third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, navel, sacral, root. Feel it flooding all the way down through your legs. Wrap it around you like a blanket of healing love. And for the channeling portion, I will be returning to my seat. You may choose to stay standing if you like. Um, we have more people coming in. Yay! Mm. And an inquiry is coming in. I was just feeling to connect us to those celestial beings that we looked at earlier. And Jupiter came in with a powerful inquiry to before we can fully step into embodied creation of our vision, what are you waiting for? This was coming in really strong earlier for myself. I've been saying I have to finish building my room and then I'll be able to teach my classes again because I'll have so much more space. And I chose to just step into flowing with what is currently. So Jupiter is asking you to look at, what have you been waiting for? What is the thing that you've been telling yourself, once I do this, then I can do that, or once this happens, then I'll be able to have enough time, or whatever it is for you, inviting that inquiry. And you can feel free to drop things in the chat, write them in your journal, and I'm just trying to look at the chat here. And welcome. If you are just arriving, I'm going to now, in the energetic space, now that we have cleared our central channel and created a sacred space of healing around us. Now I'm going to invite in a communion, not just with Mother Earth and Mother Water, also with the celestial beings who are at play, whose energies are dynamically interacting with us here on Earth. And so through that root connection, oh, and thank you for sharing. Once I grow my business, I can have time for a romantic relationship. I know that one. That one is very familiar to me. So, yeah, may we invite in full presence to what would it look like to welcome in expansion in all areas of your life simultaneously, that we don't have to wait to finish one project to be able to welcome in the expansion, that we don't have to know the next steps even sometimes to welcome in the expansion. And I'm ready to welcome in that I can grow my business and have quality time to spend with the important people in my life. And that means that time for a romantic relationship is not exclusive of time to build a business. What a good one. Full circle coaching. I love that. And yeah, so let's invite in whatever those stories are that you're ready to shift. And I'm even sensing that sometimes when we put that, like, I love this example when we say, I have to grow my business before I can have a romantic relationship, or I have to finish my house before I can grow my business, then that have to before thing, I feel like also gets stunted by this story of have to before. And so really inviting in that whatever that thing that's on the other side, let's bring full presence to that. What would it feel like to have it all? Right now, we have the sun and moon and Jupiter all in our home space where we can call in security in finances and security in relationships, where we can call in creating a sacred sanctuary, taking care of ourselves and taking care of others, that this well of nourishment, this well of nurturing energy is right here available to us at this time. And whenever the sun is in a water sign, and I feel like in a different way with each one, but there's a special alchemy because the fire is going into the water. And so inviting in our physical alchemy, inviting in the full presence of the passion, the sun that's in the solar plexus heart space, feeling that water that we were drawing up from the earth, activating that heat of the fire of the sun to transmute any of these old stories, and feeling that presence of Jupiter. And the more that I connect to what does Jupiter feel like, the more Jupiter feels like presence to me. So, what can we present in the expansive space of Jupiter? What can you fully presence for yourself? Jupiter, we welcome your insight and inspiration to spark this creativity that we feel inside of our womb space, that we feel inside of our passionate hearts. We welcome your wisdom to show us how to combine these energies that seem so opposing to create the reality that we want to live in. Even when it seems like so much is out of our control, we invite in this full presence and insight that we can see the path clearly, that will take each one of us where we want to feel like we've arrived as we turn over the new calendar year and the full moon in Cancer shines down upon us in the presence of that energy of pure, divine, feminine, unconditional love, blending with that pure, divine, masculine energy of action. Feeling all of these energies coming in the way that they are uniquely connected to you, to your body, mind, spirit, your energy body, your physical body, your emotional being. Feel how all these parts of you are unifying right now. And to really ground this in, we're going to do a unique and special breath work called reverse abdominal breathing. This breath work works with our physical body systems to um, pressurize the pineal gland. I don't know if you all knew this, but the pineal gland is, you may have heard that it's called that because it looks like a pine cone. It actually is made of little teeny tiny crystals, and these crystals light up under pressure. And so the exercise that we're going to do next is really about opening your center of insight, opening your sight. And we're going to do it in such a way that we're really connecting to the womb space and bringing that womb energy, that pure energy of creativity up into the brain. So if you've heard of Kundalini rising, or in Chinese medicine, we talk about the microcosmic orbit. And so all of these spiritual technologies actually work with physical technologies that we can do with certain ways of breathing and activating. And so we're going to start with regular abdominal breathing, where the natural breath is always what we want to revert to after we do any kind of active breath work. And so we're going to start with our full, deep abdominal breath. And when we do the reverse abdominal breath, all that it means is that we hold our belly in while we inhale and release the belly out when we exhale. But I'll guide you through it. So for right now, bring your hands, your awareness, and your breath to your womb space. Receive the breath as if Divine Mother, Water Mother, were breathing into your womb. Your womb space opens, your abdomen drops down and expands. You can feel the breath breathing into your low back and kidneys as well. And on the exhale, the breath naturally flows out of you. Your belly naturally floats back towards your spine. Inhale, filling your womb with presence. Feel how alive your womb feels in the presence of pure divine masculine energy. Feel that beautiful divine mother energy being joined by the energy of the sun and Jupiter, feeling the watery energy of the earth and the moon blending with this more fiery energy of the sun as you continue to just welcome these energies in, to infuse your womb space with nourishment, with divine love, with pure abundance and creative power. And at the end of your next exhale, you will press all the breath out with your abdominal wall, pressing your belly back to your spine. Breathe it all the way out. And then hold your belly in as you inhale, feeling that breath move from your womb up your spine and filling up your brain with pure life force energy. Pressurize your pineal gland, hold the breath, See it lighting up the center of your brain, lighting up the center of insight and wisdom, lighting up your pineal gland. And when you exhale, relax your belly, relax your body, feel all that energy flowing back down into your womb space. And take a slow, deep breath right there. And then as you exhale, again, press the abdominal wall back towards your spine. Hold the abdomen in as you inhale, breathing from your root to your crown, activating up your spine, feeling the energy flooding your brain and pressurizing your pineal gland. See it lighting up inside. And then exhale, relax, and follow the energy with your mind down into your womb. Take a deep breath there, nourishing your creative center. Exhale, press the abdomen back fully towards the spine and hold it there as you inhale. Filling up the top, hold it there, feel it vibrating within you, receiving the energy from earth and heaven simultaneously, from life all around, all of the elements within you vibrating. And as you exhale, relax your body fully and return your awareness down into your womb, being with that pure presence of potential. Feel that you can plant a seed here and it will grow. Full deep breath. And with the exhale, pressing the belly to the spine. Inhale up your spine. Hold. Feel the connection between your womb wisdom and your center of insight and inspiration. Feel them connecting and communicating. And as you exhale, relax the body. We're going to do this 3 more times. Take a deep breath into your womb. Exhale, fully pressing the belly towards the spine. Hold as you inhale, breathing from your root to your crown. And hold it in the center of your brain. See your third eye lighting up, sparkling, glowing, transmitting pure insight to every part of you. Receive it fully as you exhale, relaxing, receiving, integrating. Another deep breath into the womb space, connecting with your divine mother essence, your pure creative potential. Exhale, belly to the spine. Inhale fully, filling yourself up from the root to the crown. Hold it. Expand into the hold. Relax and exhale, resting on the exhale, integrating, receiving the energy fully. And we're going to do 1 more of these powerful reverse abdominal breaths. So take a deep breath into your womb space, filling up your creative center with life force. Exhale, press the belly towards the spine. Inhale, rise up. Becoming enlightened, lighter, brighter, stronger, more open. Hold it, hold it. And when you exhale, let it all out. Relax fully and rest in the exhale, feeling the spaciousness in this moment before you take your next breath. And when you do feel the need to welcome in your inhale, feel that it is a new breath, a new life being breathed into you by the divine presence, Mama Earth, the celestial beings of light, the elementals, all those guides and angelic beings who are here to support you in your life's purpose, your true walk, inviting in full presence to what they have to share with you right now. And as we drop into silence and breath, feel that you are listening from your womb space. Wrap up your thinking mind in a nice package and drop it down into your womb space. And from there, listen to the wisdom of the divine team that is here to support you. I'm hearing step into the current. Slow down to go fast. Now, inviting in the full presence of your womb intelligence, this part of you connected to Divine Mother, this part of you designed to birth into creation, to birth creation into being. And take a moment to listen to what she is asking to birth through you at this time in your life. Listen to her deep wisdom. I'm hearing an invitation to invite in the expansive presence of Jupiter. What wisdom, insight, direction, does Jupiter have for you in stepping fully into this creation, this birthing of your womb creation? What is Jupiter offering you right now? What resources, ideas, insights? Or I'm seeing it like Jupiter is inviting you to trust the wings that you've been growing at your back and take that leap of faith that you have been holding back on. Now is the time. Everything is aligned for you. Have faith, believe, trust that it is real. Welcoming in that most expansive energy of Jupiter conjunct the sun to ignite or reignite your full passion for this creation that is being birthed through you. What part of you needs to be reignited right now? And then welcoming in once more that beautiful potential of the new moon, who is just beginning to wax in Cancer. Feel that you can fully condense your intention into a seed, putting all of your good thoughts and feelings, all of the nourishment of the sun and moon and Jupiter, of Venus and Taurus, Mercury and Cancer, and Mars in Virgo, here to support you in laying the foundation, planting the seed of your intention. Now feel that you are planting that seed deep inside and taking a few more deep belly breaths into your womb space, welcoming in the full nourishment available in this particular moment with this particular alignment of celestial beings around us. Feeling that they are creating a channel for you to flow through. It's not about climbing the mountain. It's not about doing all the things. It's about welcoming in this support system and stepping into the flow of your purposeful journey, where you make the difference that you came here to make, and you receive the blessings of the birthright abundance that is yours. And taking a few more breaths to invite any further guidance that is available to you at this time. Inviting integration into your system. And take any little movements your body needs to come fully present back into the room, moving the fingers and toes, rolling the shoulders, stretching. Oh. And I invite you to share in the chat. Take notes in your journal of what you received in that powerful communion with the celestial beings and the earthly beings, the energy of water and life. Mm. And since we are in a small group here, if anyone feels inspired to come off mute and share verbally, you are welcome to do that as well. Rachel says, so powerful. My messages are walk through open doors, trust, we are with you, all is well. Wow, I see that open door, Rachel. I see that door opening before you, and it's like the doors just keep opening in front of you as long as you keep walking through them, is the way that they're showing it to me. Wow, so beautiful. Anyone else have anything you'd like to share? I am I'm gonna see if I can get the Facebook comments to show up again. Some hearts here. All right. It seems that we don't have further shares in the Facebook Live. So I'm going to just focus in with those of you here and on the Zoom. And I would love to invite a continuing conversation as in with anyone who is watching the replay or here with us live. Did you have something to share, Mona? You look in like you're in sharing mode is the only reason I'm asking. If it feels alive to speak, that's also welcome.
All right. I was trying to type it and I couldn't seem to. Yeah, during the breath work, I kept yawning and it was like moving this energy. And then tears just started flowing down first one side and the other where with that reversed abdominal breathing, hold it in instead of breathing out with your, because most people don't breathe correctly anyway.
Yeah.
They don't breathe into their belly at all. So that was very, very moving going all the way up to the pineal gland. It was very, thank you. And
Beautiful.
I think that we all had stories of why, wh- like, what I had wrote, clearing old stories. And for you, it was, getting your room finished. And yeah, we all have a story that, like a relationship, if you're ready for a relationship, it will be there. So it's all something that we're working on ourselves. And clearly this new moon is going to be huge. I'm feeling it. Thank you. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you. Thank you, Mona. And yes, this portal that we are in right now, because we are literally inside of a portal of opportunity. And so I love that Rachel saw doors opening to walk through, and Mona is seeing the stories change and recognizing that. And I guess what I'm hearing in between your words, Mona, I guess I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it feels like there's a recognition that we also get to choose. And so if we're telling ourselves a story because we're not really ready, and then the thing will show up when we decide we're ready, then we get to choose, is this something that I would like to be ready for? So if there is a story that you have been telling yourself that you would like to shift, this is definitely one of my superpowers. I and I know Mona and Rachel both actually have received a bit of work from me, and so um, you may already have an idea of what that looks like for you. And if you just sat through this session, you may also have a little bit of an idea of what that might like for you. And whether you're here with me live or on the replay, I am feeling called to offer each and every one of you who has come to join me at this powerful portal of opportunity to schedule a one-on-one time with me, to drop in deeply to what is needing to transform for you, and to really really give yourself the opportunity to walk through that door. So when I get on a call one-on-one with you, we can dive into any area of your life or multiple areas of your life and really inquire into what are the blocks, or what is the new belief that you would like to embody, and what are the tools that I have in my toolbox for your particular place in and time in this life journey, because we are evolutionary beings. We are not here to be static and continuing to cycle through the same things over and over again. That becomes our habit often. And so often I hear from my clients things like, I've always just felt like I can do it myself, but I'm realizing I need support, or I feel like I've tried everything, but suddenly when I'm with you, I see things actually shifting. And so sometimes it's not a big, huge thing that's getting in your way. Sometimes it really is just an unconscious pattern. So I bring not just the movement and breath work and meditation that we shared here today. I also bring um, about 30 years of experience in working with self-healing practices, manual therapies, a deep understanding of the way that the physical body works, as well as the way that the physical body interacts with the energetic. And I'm in a space right now where I'm in the midst of birthing a really big creation. And I looked at the astrology and I saw this stellium coming up of the new moon conjunct Jupiter, and I was like, oh, Jupiter's coming in Cancer. I wonder when Jupiter crosses my sun, because my sun is in Cancer, and my sun is in Cancer in my second house, which means it's in my house of value and creating personal wealth. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to launch my big um, group program when when Jupiter is on my sun, and this happens in September. So if you're interested in learning more, keep following along, or book that one-on-one session with me. And if you're wanting to learn more about the seven element, the sacred seven element healing practice that I am birthing in September, then we can talk about that. And it would just be such a gift and an honor for me to give you an hour of my time to transform, transmute, whatever it is that has kept you from fully standing in your power and um, being fully embodied in your soul purpose. And so, please, I forgot to grab a link for this before I came here. So please message me if you want to book one of these sessions, and I will send you the link. It will, if you're registered to receive the replay, it will also come with the replay, the link to book a session with me. And if you're watching live or on the replay on Facebook, I will put it in the comments there later. And is there anything that anyone would like to share? I don't know if either Mona or Rachel are feeling inspired to share one thing of what you've received when you've had a session with me. That would be a special gift. And if you're not, that's okay too. Rachel raised her hand. Does that mean yes?
Yes, it means yes, Kira.
Hey, hi, Rachel.
Oh, I've worked with Kira more than one time, one-on-one, and I have to say, Kira, when we have our one-on-one sessions together, the space that you hold, sister, is incredible, and it's so powerful and so transformational, and the vibrational energies that align are truly magnificent, and then the ripples just continue to go out and out and out beyond that session, to help us really fully stand in our power because you see our power within us and our purpose and your support in helping us to clear the blocks that are not supporting us that I've experienced that used to help me to clear blocks that were not supporting me so I can shine in my greatness even more. Thank you. So valuable. Take Kira up on our offer, ladies and dear ones. Time with
Thank
Kira is
you.
priceless.
Oh, thank you so much, Rachel. And
You're welcome.
I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to work with such amazing women and expand you into fully who you're meant to be. And I don't know, I think I mentioned this, but as well as the energetic work, I also do work with whatever physically has gotten in your way. And so that's always really powerful as well, to recognize that when we have physical pain in our body, it also is connected. It's not the spiritual journey's over here and the physical journey is over here, right?
Well said. Yes. So in our last session, you helped me with that a lot too. So thank you so much. And I just got a download for one of your superpowers, and I got that you're a cosmic midwife.
Oh, that's so powerful
It's
to
just,
hear that.
yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. I love receiving these, and so I'm just going to receive that fully. I am a
cosmic. Yes,
cosmic midwife. Wow. Yes, I am here to help you birth into being your most aligned creation. And I am here to help you be birthed into your most divine expression in the human form. Wow. Thank you, Rachel. I love
you're
that.
welcome. I'm so glad, sister. You're so welcome.
Mhm.
So powerful. And of course, you're so incredibly beautifully articulate, and I love that too. So thank you, sister.
Oh, thank you, sister.
Yes, you're welcome.
Oh, Mona, I saw your hand. Did you have something you would like to share, dear one?
There, I got the mute off. I've been having problems with the screen saver or something. Um, yeah, Kira is just a joy to work with. We've done breath work, a lot of different healing. I've had issues with my hip and my knee, and I'm all for holistic, take care of yourself. And, just on a call the other day, she gave me just a simple hand here and a hand here on adjustment when I was exercising my knee, and it like just took the pressure right away. So it was, you know, just just unbelievable, and so much the body movement in different sessions. Yeah, NSA. We've done a lot of different things. So yes, and Rachel spoke so elegantly. But yeah, thank you so very much. It was amazing, and it was such a vast. Um, and I was not aware that you knew so much about astrology. So and I've known you for a little time, so that was very interesting. Thank you, thank you, thank
Thank
you. Mwah.
you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to everyone who is here with us live and watching the replay, because each and every one of you has something valuable to share as well. And I'm so looking forward to sitting down with you in a one-on-one setting and really dropping into that deeper birthing that you are in the midst of. And so with that, I am going to stop this live and stop the recording. And anyone who wants to hang out for a few more minutes, you are welcome to, and we can connect here on Zoom. What if I can find my It's always so funny when it comes time to end the live. Okay, there we go. End. I found it. And then I'm going to come back here.